Do you know what I really hate? Fancy sandwiches. You know the ones. Cranberry sauce, watercress, horseradish. I mean, why ruin a perfectly good sandwich with all that rubbish and make it taste like utter shite? And I mean, what I really want to know is, what's wrong with a simple ham and butter sarnie? Nothing special, I know, but it does the job. Stick a few Walker's ready salted crisps in there and Bob's your uncle. Except he isn't your uncle. Stuart is. Well, that's what everyone keeps saying anyway. And I get it, all right? I get that he was my real dad's brother, and I get that technically, by blood, he is my uncle. Except he's not. You don't know me, and I don't know him. And everyone keeps saying, you've been missing out all this time. But you can't miss what you never had. And the way I see it, I've done fine all these years without him. I have managed perfectly fine for 21 years. Ben told me to come. Said I shouldn't be so stubborn and give him a chance. It's all right for him to say. And I told him that. It's easy to stick your 2 pence in when you've got the perfect family. And he has. His mum and dad are still married, and I assume they're still in love. Although saying that, they did get into a really big argument the other day about a Scotch egg. Got heated pretty quickly. They resolved it quickly though. Negotiated using a pack of cocktail sausages. And that's what I want, you know. Not a pack of cocktail sausages, but something that'll last. Not like Mum and Steve. That ship sailed long ago, and now it's sunk. They met me at the door. All of them. I felt like some new zoo animal being introduced to its enclosure. I felt like I was cheating on them in a weird way. Mum and Steve. Like I was just throwing everything that they gave me back in their face. I felt guilty. That kind of guilt you get when you eat a family-sized chocolate bar all to yourself. That kind of guilt. But I stayed. I tried to endure it. I listened to their stories. The way they do things. How Jane was a bright spark and Emma was such a klutz. I fake smiled at all their pointless jokes. And pretended that Greg's baby was the cutest I had ever seen. It wasn't, by the way. It was fucking ugly. And as they all brought out lunch and gathered around the dinner table, all joking and laughing, my stomach turned. Was I the joke? Thinking that I could get to know them? A sea of faces and names that I didn't know. Wouldn't even know passing them on the street. Family. I was an imposter. 10th wheeling at a party I hadn't even been invited to. Not really. I had to get out of there. I pretended that I needed the toilet and grabbed a sandwich and bolted for the door. Never ran so fast as I did a Steve down the street. And that's how I got here. On the side of Glascote Road. Having just puked my guts up. Beef and bloody horseradish. You know, sometimes I think you're just better off not knowing.
Da da